Ever wondered if your savings account is actually working for you, or if it's just sitting there gathering dust like that old photo album? We all want our money to grow, right? But with so many options out there, figuring out where to park your hard-earned cash can feel like navigating a financial jungle. Today, we're going to cut through some of that confusion and take a closer look at Newtek Bank and specifically, what kind of interest rate you can expect on their savings accounts. Now, Newtek Bank might not be the first name that pops into your head when you think of big national banks, but they've carved out a niche, particularly serving small and medium-sized businesses. This focus can sometimes translate to competitive rates on their deposit products as they aim to attract and retain business clients. So, the burning question, what's the savings account rate at Newtek? Well, like with most financial institutions, the exact interest rate offered by Newtek Bank can fluctuate based on a number of factors. These include the overall economic climate, the Federal Reserve's monetary policy, and Newtek's specific business goals and competitive landscape. Interest rates are not static. They can go up or down over time. To get the most up-to-date and accurate information, the best course of action is always to check directly with Newtek Bank. You can typically find this information on their official website, often in the deposit accounts or savings account section. You might also be able to call their customer service line or visit a branch if they have a physical presence in your area. When you're looking at their rates, pay attention to a few key things. Firstly, is the rate an annual percentage yield, or APY? The APY takes into account the effect of compounding interest, which is the interest earned not only on your initial deposit, but also on the accumulated interest. This gives you a clearer picture of the actual return you can expect over a year. Secondly, be aware of any tiers or minimum balance requirements. Some banks offer higher interest rates for higher account balances, so if you have a significant amount to save, you might qualify for a more attractive rate. Conversely, some accounts might offer a lower rate if your balance falls below a certain threshold. Finally, it's always a good idea to compare the rates offered by Newtek with those of other banks and credit unions. Online banks, in particular, often offer competitive interest rates on their savings accounts due to their lower overhead costs. Taking a few minutes to compare your options can potentially make a significant difference in the growth of your savings over time. Consider local credit unions as well. They often prioritize member benefits, which can include better savings rates. Remember, the interest rate is just one factor to consider when choosing a savings account. You should also think about things like accessibility to your funds, any fees associated with the account, the bank's customer service reputation, and whether their services align with your overall financial needs. A slightly lower interest rate might be acceptable if the bank offers superior convenience or other valuable features. While I can't give you a specific real-time interest rate for Newtek Bank right here and now because those figures change, understanding the factors that influence these rates and knowing where to find the most current information will empower you to make informed decisions about where to keep your savings. Always do your own research and compare options to ensure your money is working as hard as it can for you. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.